Hey guys,
Hi.
this is your girl Linda with the life of a fisherman wife with the guy she always does it with, her fishing Ed.
So,
We are out gonna see can we catch a few fish. We're hoping for bluegills and crappie today, but if not, whatever we catch would be great.
yes, I think I'm gonna go for the crappie first.
All right, let me get.
I'm gonna try. I got my 8-foot ACC crappie stick. I got a green chartreuse barber garland with a pink head, and as you can see, their head is ate up. So I have been catching fish on this head. They've been knocking the paint off of it. So I'm gonna try it again. Hopefully we can catch some panfish. If not, whatever bites is all right with me.
What kind of reel you got
ACC crappie stick.
with the reel?
Oh, the reel. This is a lose. I forgot what series it is. I can't remember if it's a 1000 or it said SP5B11.
Oh, okay. Okay, just curious.
Yeah. I don't know. This is the first lose I've ever owned, but I like the color of it because it matched up good with my ACC crappie stick, and I've been using it for about a year now, and I've been pretty happy with the Dragon Smooth, Cast Smooth. So I've been pretty happy with this lose. I'm probably going to get another one, maybe a bigger size, bigger series. All right, here we go.
All right, guys, Ed gonna sing us in, and we're gonna get this video started.
And I'm going to use minerals, some minerals from the base shop. I'm going to tip that barber garland with some fresh minerals. All right. I'm in love with fishing, and fishing's what I do. And if you want to try 'em up, I'll take you fishing too. Maybe in the morning, the noonday, or at night. It don't really matter, I just want to get that bite. We may catch a limit or maybe just a few. But even if the fish don't bite, just being out here do. We may fish the ocean or a river running free. And if you catch the biggest one, it'll be alright by me. Yes, I'm in love with fishing, and fishing is my life. So grab your pole and go with me. This is the life of a fisherman's wife. Let's go pull them in.
Let's go. Y'all, we may be on something. I'm not sure. So, oh, it looks like a bass, isn't it? Yeah, a bass. Not what we're looking for today. You gonna bring him closer?
Yeah. A little largemouth.
Yep.
At least I didn't get skunked today.
No, you didn't.
Let me show you what he bit. Bit this little curly tail here. I got a double jig rig, and I was just throwing it out there reeling in slow. I got this little fella here. Cute.
Yep, it is. So we didn't get skunked today.
Nope.
That's our first bass of 2022.
No,
it isn't. No, it's not. No, it's not.
First one in Wisconsin.
Your first one in Wisconsin. You're right.
Peace.
Gonna let him go?
Yeah. Thanks for the pool.
Nice little pool there, fella.
That's all right. I go this way. This feels like a big one.
It looks like a big one. Look at that bow that's in that reel. And that rod, I mean. The reel is what you reel it in
Hey,
with.
you know what?
What?
I want to see your barber. Oh, I see it. I don't want to get tangled up in
I understand. Y'all hear that drag? That means that it's a nice size one. Uh-oh.
Now I know they do stock trout in here.
Ah!
Kick rocks.
Guys, that one right there hurt it.
That hurt.
That hurt real bad because that was the biggest of the day. We have been to so many different lakes, hadn't got a nibble, a bite, a sniff, nothing. And then all of a sudden, you get the biggest bite of the day. And then he gets off.
I had got a couple of bites at the other lake.
But nothing to say that it was really a bite. I mean, it was nibbles and.
Yeah, it was probably a little.
Well, I guess I'm contradicting myself. He did get nibbles, you know.
Yeah,
He
I got cleaned a couple of times.
He could have let me have that.
Well,
He wouldn't even let me have that one.
I want to be accurate.
Okay, well, be accurate then.
Man, I probably shouldn't have tightened up my drag, but I don't have a lot of line on this. It's been breaking off over the last year, and I haven't re-spooled it, so I tightened my drag up twice. The first time I tightened it, he was still taking that line, so I thought it was a little too loose, so I tightened up just a little bit more, and that probably was a little bit too much tension on it. He didn't break the line, he just pulled the hook. But don't know what it was, but I know there's catfish in here, I know there's trout in here, and I know there's walleye in here. And pretty good sized largemouth bass. So, won't know what that one was, but it was fun.
Well, he said kick rocks. That was kind of funny. Hopefully, another one to bite like that, and you can see that big bow in that. You guys, that is a thrill to see that bow and that rod when you are out fishing, or just to feel that thump. There's nothing like feeling the thump. If you never felt that thump, try it. You might get hooked on the thump.
All I'm doing, cut it off. All I'm doing is just throwing it out there really near and really slow. Once it gets about 10 feet from the bank, it gets pretty shallow. So you have to be careful, because I've been hung up a couple of times. See? And this is what I'm using. The first bass I caught was with a twisted tail. But now I'm just using a little a pink head jig with a chartreuse barber garland tip with a minnow, a fat head minnow. That's it.
That's all he's using. So he's going to give it a good toss back out and see where that fish come back again. I doubt it. He's probably. Hey. Y'all, fishing it already fell out here. Now he's trying to take a swim today. Because you did.
What happened was, I was walking through the grass and a stick like this went through my feet like this, and it caught up and I tripped. But
when I looked up, he was on the ground.
That happens when you in the great outdoors. Anything can happen.
It does. But I just wish I had got it on camera so you all could have shared your laugh.
Y'all, she telling y'all she laughed at me because I failed. See?
I did laugh.
I know.
You laugh at me too.
But I'll wait to see if you're all right first.
Well, I knew you was all right when you were down there clowning.
No, I wasn't clowning. I was just laying there. When you get my age and you fall, you have to make sure you're all right before you get up.
Oh, okay.
You have to wait and see if any pain gonna kick in anywhere first.
Well, you didn't scream out.
I just had hit. I just had a thump.
You didn't scream out in pain, so you was okay.
I'm not a screamer. If I was hurt, I'd just lay there holding my breath.
Am I a screamer?
Cut. She got my milk.
You ain't gonna answer that question?
She got my milk.
Am I a screamer?
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know?
Look. Good. Got it. Got it.
You guys, he keep getting something really huge, but we're not able to get it in. Hopefully he's able to get this one in. I'm trying to get the best angle for you guys to see.
You know, those could be huge northern pike too.
They could be. I would love for you to get one of them in.
I would too. I want to get it. I ain't got nothing to say. I don't know.
The third one, guys. The third one. pray over your hook, honey. Pray over it. You ain't gonna say a prayer over the hook?
I'm praying silently.
Oh, that hurt you guys. That hurt bad.
Nail. Let's try with this one more time.
I think I'm in the bushes.
No, yeah, you're
No,
right.
I see me. I thought I was in the bushes though.
Yeah, see, that was tough.
I was trying to get the grass off of it.
That one you can't sling. You got to pick it off.
Yeah, I see.
The one with them multiple hooks on it, they know the trouble with it. It's coming to get the trash off. I know some good size crappie in here. A live pole.
Huh? Nope.
It takes honesty to that's a move. So just let the barber stay down there. Did like we said, try with the barber in the middle, reeling it in. It seemed like that's what they want, the middle coming in slow.
What, you got a middle on yours?
Yep, that's what I've been catching with all the time. Same thing I showed you before I started getting it. I know, I just let you know. I said that wrong too. They're gonna be nice tomorrow.
You gonna try this spot again tomorrow?
I don't know if I'm putting this spot down.
Oh.
Got one.
You got him?
I'm going to heel with this. He don't feel as big as the other one, but maybe I can get him in. We can see what they were. This was bad.
I am sure that's not what we've been getting before, though.
Nope, not this little fella.
No, he didn't have a drag.
No.
All right, let me see. Can I get this camera flipped so we can get a good view? Yeah, about like the other one you just caught.
Yep. Little largemouth. Same thing. This Barbie Garland. Pink head. Pink head with a tip with a minnow.
I wish we could. I wish we could find out what those big things was. Okay, thank you. So he reeled in, and this is what he got. He thought he had it. Well, he did have a bite, and whatever it was, it got off, but it left the scale.
Yeah, that's a big scale, guys.
Could you all tell me what this scale is? All my fishermen's out there, can you tell me what kind of scale this is right here? Is it a what you call it?
I think it's some kind of trout.
Trout or
carp.
Yeah. So if you know that scale, you're a fisherman and you know what type of scale that is. Let us know, because he has gotten how many bites?
4 or 5 of those big
4 or 5 of those big ones, and he has not been able to get it in. We're trying hard, y'all. We're trying hard to get that in.
And I don't think Asian carps are in here, because this pond don't lead to any river system. So I doubt if it's Asian carp.
But whatever it is, they're huge. Because if you see this video, there are the boat and the rod is very distinct, and you can hear the drag. So it's nothing that's very small. It's some huge something. We already know that largemouth and smallmouth bass does not have those kind of scales, right, hon?
Right, and I know that they start this with trout, and I just got a feeling that it's a big trout.
So maybe a big trout. So we'll see. I got faith in you, baby. I got faith that you're going to bring one of them in.
I hope I do. I was going to let him go anyway, but I just want to get him in so I can see what it was.
So we can show the people what's in this lake right here. What's that huge something we're catching but not keeping?
Yeah, I got a feeling because the only thing I know that has a hard mouth like that is northern pike, and that's not a northern pike scale, and trout. Trout has a really hard mouth too. A lot of times, even when you're trolling for trout, if you get them hooked, you think you got them hooked good, you get them all the way to the boat and the hook just pop out of their mouth because they have such a hard mouth. Rainbow, Chinook, coho, stuff like that. I don't know if that's what's in here or not, but I have caught rainbow out of here before. So I don't know what other kind of trout they may stock in here.
So Fisher Ed is a little puzzled there. I can tell the way the look on his face. He's a little puzzled, and he really wants to know what that is.
I do.
So y'all pray for me, because I may be spraying the bed out here tonight if you don't get one in. So
at some point you just got to count your losses and move on.
You think so? Yeah. But I know you, hon. You like to know.
I might be hungry when I get done trying, but I ain't gonna try all night.
But we're gonna see, can we get him? It's a bass. Maybe that was that 10-pound bass you never caught. Maybe that was your personal best that keep getting. No, that scale was too big. Scale was too big for a bass. You're right.
Oh, he got a black spot on his tail. I haven't seen one with that. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's different.
Nice.
All right, that's your third bass getting them in, isn't it?
Yeah. Peace.
Oh, did you see it? It went the wrong way.
All right, another minnow.
Oh, you out of minnows?
Yeah, most of the time when they hit it, bass, they shake their head so much. If you got a minnow on there,
you think it went in his stomach or just?
Nah, he's just slung it off after he
bit it. Oh.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm doing. A lot of times, if I'm crappie fishing, a lot of times I hook it through here and let it hang, or I hook it through his lips. A lot of times I hook it through here if I'm crappie fishing, or through his lip, like that. But since I'm catching and reeling, it really don't make a difference. So you can stick it in his mouth and bring it out through the top of his head. Whoop. Because you're reeling it anyway, like that. And see, I went a little bit too far. You don't want it to. You want it to still run straight.
You want it to look normal.
Right. You want it to be just like that. Right with the jig.
Oh, okay.
Normally you try not to kill the minnow, especially if you're barber fishing. You want to keep them alive, but since you're reeling it in, you're creating the action on your reel. So just by me doing this, it's keeping the bait moving. So even if it dies, it still got some action.
Fishing, how long you been fishing?
I just missed one. I've been fishing since I was a kid. I don't know, since I was old enough to remember.
And who taught you how to fish?
That I don't remember either.
Do you think you just picked it up on your own, or?
Nah, because I had cousins and uncles who would take me fishing. My mom would take me fishing when she was younger, so it just stuck with me.
And
she didn't go fishing a lot, but she did take us fishing enough for me to
grow to love it.
Just fall in love with it. And then once I got old enough to walk to the river myself, my brother and I, we just always went hunting or walked to the river or had a combo flat. We'll take our gun and our reeling rods. That's just what we did. Growing up down south, hunting and fishing.
And me, myself, my grandfather and my grandmother who raised us loved to fish. So they would take us fishing. They would stop by the store. I remember this like it was yesterday. They would stop by a store. It's called a Hollow Ridge store. I don't know if that store is still there or not. I'm thinking that it's not. You know, next time we go home, we're going to go to Hollow Ridge, okay? But anyway, we would go to Hollow Ridge store and they would buy us, you know, some junk food, some snack foods. And my sister and I would sit on the bank while they fished, and we would sit and we would talk and play in the rocks and the mud and the bugs and whatever. But we was out there. My grandparents did not believe in leaving the little ones with the older ones because they felt like we would be mistreated by the older ones. That was just their thought, and that's the way older people thought back then. And so they would take us with them, whether we wanted to go or not. We had to go, and we knew we was going to get a little treat. So hey, it was all win-win. But yeah, you know, they would stay out there longer than we would like to stay, but they wouldn't stay like from sun up to sundown. You know, they had a certain time they would go and a certain time they would come back. So yeah, it was nice.
Grass.
Grass. Oh, okay. You was gonna snatch their lips off though.
Yeah, I want to make sure I drive that hook in there in case it's a trout. I want to get that hook penetrated as much as I can. That's why when I feel a hit, I try to give it a little more oomph. That was a piece of grass too. They're biting.
They are biting. Guys, this was the last little lake that we decided to try because, you know, actually we had forgotten about this and we thought we was going to get ready to go home. And this was the last one. And hey, we didn't get skunked today.
Yep, I said, you know what, since we this close to Ogden, let's just go and stop there for a minute.
And the name of it is Ogden.
Yep, this is the one you tried to scare me at.
He said I did scare him. I ain't tried to do anything, I did.
Yeah, we'll show you the sign when we go back out. It's not connected to any other body of water. It's just a pond in the neighborhood.
So one thing you can say, it is stocked full of bass. That's one thing for sure. Because a few times we have came and we have caught bass out of here.
And I have caught in past years. I haven't caught any this year or last year because I didn't fish it but twice last year. But I have caught a nice gills and a nice crappie out of here too.
Yeah.
Now what the DNR do, every year they choose different ponds to stock, and they may not stock this pond, but every 3 or 4 years, maybe every 5 years, I don't know, but they do stock it, and they have a little fishing derby for the kids, and they give them reeling rods and tackle and show them how to fish and stuff like that. They do that every year at a couple of ponds, a couple of locations. So you don't know where it's going to be, so you have to try to look online and find out where it's going to be. It might be in Kenosha County, it might be in Walworth County. You never know where it's going to be. I even went to a couple of them in Milwaukee on Lincoln Park, and caught some perch and crappie and stuff like that too. But once the tournament is over, or the kids derby is over, I mean, fish just stays in here, you know. So no telling how many fish are in here that's been in here year after year after year that never got caught.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a little look around at this lake right here. I keep saying lake because every body of water is a lake or ocean to me. You know, if you in salt water, it's an ocean. Let me see. Can I spot that gazebo? If you see that gazebo right there, this is where the pond ends at.
It's going around. There's a little finger that goes around past that gazebo all the way to the road.
Right, but it's not that. What I'm saying is not that big. There's, like you say, I'm trying to prove that there's not another body of water that's connecting to here.
Yeah, about 50 feet past that gazebo is where it is in.
Yeah, because I don't know if you can see the cars passing on the road, and there's not a bridge. So there's not another body of water that's connecting to this little pond right here. So that's why he's saying that, you know, that there's not any Asian carps in here or anything. unless someone put them here, because
Right.
you know that's possible, because people do things like that. So yeah, we're gonna update you all if he catch that big old whatever it is, that big grandmama, big granddaddy, whatever it is.
I thought about it.
Okay.
Another bass.
Are they gonna get bigger? He's not getting bigger, huh?
Y'all, you ever hear those guys and they say it was a fish stir? You always caught the little ones and the big ones always got away. Well, I'm right in the middle of one of those fish stirs. But this is about my 4th little bass, and I've lost 4 big ones that took my drag out. I'm trying to get the hook out of him. He's caught right in, look, he's caught right. That's where you want to hook him at. Right in the top of the mouth. That's the hard part of the mouth, and it's hard to get him out there, and it's hard to lose him.
Right.
All right, little fella. Peace. Thanks for the pool. I'm Jimmy Houston.
So, but only different about your fish story is you got it on camera.
Oh, yeah.
You got it on video, so you know it's
Yeah,
true.
I do. I got it on video with the drag pulling out, with my rod bent. So, even though I don't have the evidence of the fish, I got evidence of the fight.
Amen.
And sometimes people ain't got to see the fight to know you've been in one. They can see the bruises, the scars. They can see a lot of stuff to know you've been in a fight. So,
And they can see that disappointment on your face, knew that there was a fish on there for real, huh? Because you kick rocks on that one.
yeah. That's all right. I would love to have got him in, but that's all right.
Will he be a nicer size bass?
Yeah, it's probably a little bit bigger than the ones I've been catching. It's not that big, whatever it was I lost, but yeah, it's a good size bass there. Not huge, but
Yeah, he's bigger than the ones you've been catching.
yeah.
If you was in a bass tournament, would he
He'll weigh.
he'll weigh?
Yeah, he may weigh. I don't know. I think they got to be 2 pounds. Let's see how much he weighs. Nah, he may not be 2 pounds.
I don't think he's 2 pounds. He don't
Nah.
look 2 pounds.
He's not 2 pounds, but I'm gonna check anyway.
I don't even think he a pound.
You know what? He's not, because the one I caught in Mississippi was bigger than this, and he wasn't 2 pounds. But I'm gonna see anyway, just because. I'm gonna say 1 pound, 2 ounces,
Nah,
half pound.
because if he was 1 pound, 1 pound 2 ounces. That's tournament.
No, it gotta be 2 pounds.
He has to be 2 pounds.
Yeah, it had to be 2 pounds in some tournaments, or so many inches, I think.
Oh, okay, all right, let him go. Bye, fishy, fishy.
That way.
He's going to go the wrong way.
My nose snotted. Oh. Alright, guys, got another one, another small one. Cooker cutter bass. Hey, it's better than getting skunk, right?
It is. We thought we was gonna get a crappie or bluegill type of day, but it seems like it's a bass type of day.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's not skunk day.
Hey, better than sitting at home on the couch.
It is. You still feeling that line pull and getting that good thump. Wow, this is really turning out to be a bass day, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like you see on this side right here, they are really tiny. I mean, they got the length, but not the size.
First one I caught in the bottom of the lip. Look.
Oh, and he was not going anywhere.
Most time you catch him in the side or the top. He's very small and skinny.
He is.
Yeah.
He's been eating that at Mama's kitchen. That's what he been doing. He's not at Grandmama's kitchen.
No.
Because if he was, he'll have a tummy on him. Grandmama believe in feeding. If she don't do nothing else, she gonna feed him.
Uh-oh. Look, the big fish.
You did. You hook, fish, and ed. Another bass?
Yeah. Same spot, still getting these cookie cutter bags.
What you call them? A cookie cutter bass?
Yep, because they all about the same size.
Oh, they was cut out the same cookie cutter, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? I don't think that he was cut out the same one that the other one.
Yeah, he
because
look
he's
a little skinny.
smaller.
He's longer, but he's skinnier.
Yeah, he is.
He ain't getting enough grub. You see that? You see that concrete thing over there?
Mm-hmm.
That over there. You need to go over there and get some grub.
Yeah, right? That's what they eating at over there, huh?
Yeah.
That was Mama Kitchen at. Right over there. Mama's kitchen's over there. I don't know where you going at. You must no, Grandma's kitchen over there. Mama's kitchen over here. Well, guys, Fishing Ed and I, we have fished. We have caught a lot of bass, as you saw, and we have lost a lot of huge ones that, you know, we wish we had gotten in, but we didn't.
We don't know what they were, but maybe next time we'll find out.
Yeah, maybe we'll find out next time. But for right now, we're going to ask you to make your tomorrow better than your today. And we're going to say peace. We're out of here. Until next time, God bless.
And good fishing.
See you later, my friend.
Now that fishing's over, sun is getting low. Yes, I caught a big one, I just had to let him go. Yes, it was a nice one, the biggest of the day. Sure felt mighty good to me just to watch him swim away. May not ever see him again, this I know is true. But now that he is swimming free, you might catch him too. Glad you came along with me, sure was very nice. Maybe we can go again on the life of a fisherman's wife. Till next time.